Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, ably represented by the Chairman, House Committee on Housing, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Dajuma Ganduje, distinguished senators here with me, Senator Babaka Gabai, Senator Issa Misau, Honorable Minister of Works, Power, Housing, Babatunde Fashola, Honorable Minister of State Environment, the Chairman was the Chief Host, our National Organizing Secretary of our party, we remain loyal. Your Excellency, the Ambassador, Turkey and Nigeria, let me use this opportunity to commiserate with you the loss of your citizens in the last unfortunate incident of Bukola. I assure you that Nigeria is solely behind you in the standard and sustain of democracy. President of the Trade Union Congress, captains of industry, inviters, guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here this morning, to be part of this program. You will excuse me, I'm trying to also have another program, the National Assembly, the matriculation of a lot of members that have graduated at NILS. But I felt it was important to be here this morning because this is such an important program to do with the issue of housing. I want to commend the organizers. I want to commend also the participants who have been keeping this going now for, I think this is 10th year. I believe my presence here with my colleagues is to let you know that the Senate and National Assembly, the member also of the House of Representatives, believe very strongly that we must make a difference in the housing sector. That difference is not the number of times we meet like this to organize this kind of talk shows. I think that difference is what do we do after this at the end of the talk show. I would like to challenge all of you who are here as participants. On our part already in the Senate, we have started to work on a number of laws. Of course, we're already working on the repeal of the 1978 Act through the constitutional review, which we hope that we should get the report back to us in September. And we are giving them a deadline that we must move by end of the year to do towards repealing that and addressing the constitutional amendments that we need to do. We have addressed the National Housing Fund Act and Mortgage Institution Act, these two laws that we need to address. We have come up with our own solutions because we believe, as rightly said by Senator Osita, access to fund and access to land are two major issues. We must quickly address what we need in amending those laws that are necessary in laying the right foundation. I believe that once we do that, I believe that the private sector and different operators can be left alone to do what is necessary. I think that we must also ensure that we carry out the right oversight to see that after these laws are passed, are they implemented. So my challenge to this, to the participants here today is, I hope at the end of the talk, we can come out with a document that clearly states what part of our existing laws don't you like, what part of our existing laws need amendment, what new laws need to come in. And let us have that. I can assure you that on our part in the 8th Senate National Assembly, we will act swiftly to make this happen. I have attended a similar seminar like this in the capital market, and it was very useful. We engaged, we discussed, and at the end of the day, they have come up with laws that already we have started acting on. We have done the same thing with what I call the business, the Nigeria Economic Summit. They have come out with a number of laws as well that requires review. We're already acting on those. So to us, this is a good initiative. But as the Labour President said, we don't just want the photo, the optics and the pictures. We want us to come up with a roadmap that truly addresses us and check it. So that when we come here for the 11th, we hope that by that time we will have passed some of these laws and made the necessary amendments. That is really what will give us a lot of reward for this time that we're here today. So as I speak also, we must know that it's so important this year more than any other year that we must do something on the housing sector. We all are aware of the downturn on our GDP growth. When you look at the program, you can see that a lot of ancillary business is also associated with the housing sector. I'm sure that will go a long way to improving our economic growth. And that is why, again, I want to challenge us, and we must work very fast to address some of these issues. On this note, I want to wish you all a successful discussion, and I hope, as the chairman and the president of the TUC said, and all of us are saying, this should not just be a talk show, but it should be an action show. On this note, I hereby formally declare the show open, and also use this opportunity to congratulate the governor of Kano on his award, and I continue to ensure that you continue to serve your people very well. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, the Senate President. May we give him another round of applause, please. At this juncture, we have to quickly invite the award recipient of today, His Excellency the Governor of Kano. It is on record that Kano State is not doing lip service